Dear Thai, dear sisters, dear brothers, thank you for letting me ask my question. I am Alexandra and I'm from the Netherlands. I am 25 years old, and since I was 12, I have severe physical problems. I have pain in my whole body, always. And I have very low energy, always. And during my life, I have tried a lot of things. But this is my first time in Plum Village. And I feel that I feel that I feel a lot of suffering, and I'm very desperate. And when I try to practice, I have so much pain. When I do sitting meditation, I have pain, and when I do walking meditation, I have pain. And it takes all my attention, and it causes a lot of stress and worries. And I really do my best to practice and to accept and to embrace the pain and to feel joy, even though I feel very depressed and I sometimes lose the reason why I'm still living. So, my question is actually, where do I start? What can I do to just, start? I mean, my question is, of course, what's the solution? But I know it's not there. So, or I mean, not in here and in the now, maybe. But so, where can I start with?
The Thai community, my answer is short, but I don't know whether you can do it or not. Come and live in Plum Village. The pain is deep, and the pain has been there for so long. A week or 2 weeks are not enough. Also, you put on more pressure because you feel like, I have to do this, I have to do that. And it's not going to work. So I'm joking, but I think I also speak the truth, that sometimes it takes people at least a couple months so that we can relax ourselves, and then we can take on the practice more relaxing, more easy. We practice to be happy. We don't practice to gain anything, and we're not struggling to practice. It should come as a joy. And remember, the pain is deep, so if you have carried it for 13 years, it might take a little bit more than a couple of weeks to fix it. Also, when we learn to calm ourselves down, there is a force inside us to go against it. But also, because you be able to calm a little bit, all the suffering that had been entered into yourself for a long time has chance to start manifest. So it creates more tension, and you are fighting yourself right now. So think about my advice. I think we can talk to the office and give you some spaces. Thank you.
Dear Thai, dear community, so physical pain is going to be a part of our lives on some level, and so the Buddha offered teachings to help us not make that pain worse by our way of reacting to it. And a lot of what we are doing here is that. But you may find even in coming to, if you were to stay in a place like Plum Village, to really learn that part of the practice deeply, how not to cause yourself more suffering because of suffering you have already. You may find that you still need other care too. I don't know the specifics of the pain that you have and any condition there, but you may find that you need more specific, trained care or therapy that you might find in other places. But in a place like Plum Village, you can do a lot. Because, as Sister Thoại Nghiêm said, you by learning to calm it down, you open the door for what healing forces you have in you to work. But the Buddha talked about physical pain, and I know many of us know these stories, but I'm going to say it, as a kind of he talked about working with pain as it's like being shot by an arrow. So you get shot in the arm by an arrow, and it's going to hurt, right? But imagine that you were shot in the same place by a second arrow. It won't just hurt twice as much, it will hurt 10 or 100 times, because the wound is already there. And that second arrow is the way that we react to the pain that we have. It has the capacity to cause us much, much more suffering. If we have thoughts like, why is this happening to me, right? It will only exaggerate the suffering. If we have thoughts like, I really don't want this, if this could just be different, right? Then we are pushing ourselves away from the reality of the wound that was there, right? And it's like sending a second arrow in. And so a lot of the practices that we have around coming home to ourselves and learning to calm our minds down and recognize the patterns of thinking in our mind, we see, oh, this kind of thinking is going to make me more tense. It's going to make me feel bad about myself. It's going, right? A lot of our practice is about being aware and calming ourselves down enough that we can see what is the direction that this thinking is going to take me, that this reaction to my suffering is going to take me. And we learn a new way. We learn a way that is full of loving kindness and patience and has the support and connection with other sisters and brothers. So that can do a lot. It can do a lot to work with the second arrow. But the first arrow may be there and may need other care as well. So I just want to bring that out. Yeah.